I'm Darkside Phil.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside.
Am I gonna do Blackout Squad gameplays? Probably not. I'm really not interested in squads. I just never was. I like playing games like Blackout solo. It's much easier playing it solo. I mean, excuse me, it's much harder playing it solo. It's more challenging. You're by yourself. You can get killed by anyone at any time. You play squads, it ends up being easy because you just do teamwork to win. And I like going solo. I do. I like the free-for-all aspect of it. So I'm probably never going to do squads in that. absolutely no thoughts on MK11. I don't know anything about it. I didn't see any trailer for it, nothing. I know apparently the trailer came out for it. I have no thoughts. I haven't seen it. Did I hear about a new Dragon Ball RPG announced? No, the only thing I heard was the Dragon Ball card game that apparently is very popular in Japan will be coming out. I think this in April. That's all I heard. I didn't hear about a Dragon Ball RPG, no. Hippo Staff says, what's the inspiration of a magic run in Dark Souls? Basically, when you think of Dark Souls, I mean, I played it, the original run, the run where people hand-guided me through it, the redemption run left to do in Dark Souls 1 is a different build. And when you think about all the builds I've done Sword and Shield, I did Halberd Spear. What other things have I done? I've done dual wielding in Dark Souls 2. I usually almost always do a melee build. So I wanted to do something completely different. That's not what I usually do when I play Dark Souls, which is magic. I've never done a magic build. I don't know how it's going to work. Am I going to have to actively dodge around monsters while casting spells? Or do I do it all from range safe? I don't know how it works. I don't know. I've never used magic at all in these games. Besides the lightning spears in Dark Souls 2, I don't know anything about magic in Dark Souls. So it's actually going to be like, yes, I know what's coming in the game, but it's going to be fun to try to fight things with magic that I've never done before. Colt's Dick Lightning wasn't a magic build. I had started that as a hybrid where it was supposed to be like a paladin where he uses sword and shield, but then he has a few healing spells. But then when I found the Dick Lightning spell, I was like, oh god, it's so overpowered. So then I just loaded, I loaded everything into the intelligence at the end of the, or was it Faith at the end of the game. So really it was only the second half of that game that used any magic. I never just did a magic build from the get-go. Pirio Niku says, all these years later, playthroughs still feel like an emotional adventure. They do, you know. For me, I still, as much as when I started 10 years ago, I love playing games from start to finish and sharing those experiences with you guys. Back then, it was always offline, so it was more like I was playing it for myself and trying to do improv comedy and entertain you. Now it's more like I just get to play the games and enjoy them at face value and share that with you and interact with you. And honestly, I do like doing this more than when I used to play the games offline. The only bonus I had when I was playing games offline is, number one, I could take breaks whenever I wanted. Like, let's say I wasn't feeling good, my throat was fucked up. I could take a break every 10 minutes if I wanted between videos, right? I could piss whenever I wanted. There were basically, like, interruptions. There weren't any interruptions. It wouldn't be like, I didn't have to be on a set schedule when I did those videos offline. It wasn't like, oh, I have to get up at this time to get the stream started so everyone can watch me live. You know what I mean? I could basically be a lazy asshole, sleep in if I wanted to, start whenever I want. As long as I upload the videos that day, I was good.
The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
But admittedly, I don't think I had as much fun back then playing the games as I do now. Like, if you watch, people used to always tell me, Phil, when you used to play games, you rushed through them. It wasn't fun. Now you take your time, you do side content, you enjoy yourself. It seems different now, and I agree. I like how I do games now better than I used to, and they still feel awesome. Swagman says that magic build really isn't viable until like halfway or 3/4 through the game. Well, then we got to do what we can, right? But I'm gonna start with, you know, whatever the sorcerer build is or whatever the pyro build is to start. And you know, if I have to suffer through the game, then I guess I have to suffer through the game, right? You know, and you know, if I have to use a shitty weapon just to get by until I get enough, you know, levels or whatever to use magic, then so be it, I guess. Hippo Steps, what about a roguelike game? I don't know what this roguelike thing means. People keep saying roguelike. I guess there's a genre of game now that people describe as roguelike. Can you give me some examples of what's a roguelike game? Because I don't even know what that means. Oh my god, I'm a complete idiot. Folded Max says you're going to have to follow through with certain NPC quest lines to get the best spells. Alright, fair enough. If I have to, I have to. So I hope you guys will help me with those quest lines. I'll do them.
Oh, fuck no. Get this succubus out of here right now.
Alright. Padaris says make a female. I will. In fact, I will 100% commit tomorrow I'll make a female because I've never played a female in Dark Souls before. I'll do that tomorrow. There you go. G Grande, stop being an idiot. Just seriously stop. I'm serious. You're being a moron. Yep, I'm toxic. Roguelike is like hardcore mode in games. Some like losing progress, but not items, etc. 20xx example. I don't even know what that means. I guess I've never played a roguelike game because I don't even understand that. I don't even know what that, I've never experienced that before.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Okay, Hippo Staff said roguelike games are like Binding of Isaac, where each run generates its own dungeon, so random generation. Would people like that? I mean, I played Binding of Isaac like once, and people were like, meh, this year. I basically barely eat fast food, maybe once a month, twice a month tops. I almost never eat fast food anymore. Since I phased DSP Tries It out of my rotation of videos, I have no reason to eat fast food anymore. You know, Kat and I make meals every night. Tonight, we had leftovers. Last night, she had made this delicious salt. Think about layers of tortillas, okay, with salt, salsa, chilies. Tricks to get rid of fast food, just don't go. Buy enough food. When I go shopping, grocery shopping once a week, I buy enough food that I have meals for every day. And then that day, commit to making and doing that stuff. And that's it. You know? Pidara says, did retiring DSP Tries It make you lose income? It was good that you cut down on that shit, but it would be cool to see DSP Tries It return. No, I told you guys, DSP Tries It was a loss for me.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
I was going out and spending, you know, $15, $20 a meal at DSP Tries It, because we got to keep in mind is that when you go out to eat, not only am I getting usually what's the meal for the video, but maybe I'm getting a meal for me and someone else as well. You know, previously with my ex, it used to be both of us eating out or whatever. And that's what it would have been. If I had continued DSP Tries It this year, it would have been me and Kat, so $20+ for a video where I'm filming a sandwich. The video gets like 5,000 to 10,000 views and makes like $2 to $5 profit. So I was losing $15 every time I did DSP Tries It.
You serious?
There was no point in doing it. It was just fan service. Alexander Rossi, I don't know whatever happened to the King of Hate HD. Like, I myself can log into that channel. I can see all the videos. So, everything's still there, yet people tell me they can't access it. They try to watch it, and it says that you can't see it. And if I go in the channel, there's nowhere in the settings or anywhere does it explain why people can't see the videos. There's no message saying, oh, something went wrong, you have to do this or do that. Apparently, YouTube just blacklisted the channel for some reason. I have no fucking clue why. I never got an explanation. It's just, I can't see the videos on it. You can't see the videos on it. I can. It makes no sense.
Oh, will you please just shut up?
Everything went wrong on YouTube. Everything went wrong on YouTube. Pidaris, oh my god. Pidaris. Now he said, why don't you do DSP Tries It with home cooked stuff? Pidaris, allow me to explain something to you. I'm working. As soon as I'm done working, I go downstairs, I eat because Kat made food. Or, for example, today, it was already done. It was just me warming it up and eating it. I don't like fucking sitting there with a camera staring at my food when I'm eating it. I just want to fucking eat like a normal human, which I couldn't do for the past 10 years because I was doing DSP Tries It. I can't film the cooking because I'm not down there for it. I'm working up here. And quite frankly, DSP Tries It with home-cooked meals is nowhere near as interesting as something that you can go out and buy yourself. That's the whole point of DSP Tries It is, oh, Phil's going to try a new fast food item. If it's good, I'll go try it myself. Or if it's bad, I'll laugh at the video. Not, oh, Phil tried a recipe that Kat made for him, and they'll see if the recipe's any good. It's completely different. It's not even the same series. No, I'm not doing that. That's really stupid.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
Was DSP Tries It ever making money at all? Oh, yeah. When I first started DSP Tries It, this was back in the heyday of YouTube when I was, you know, super huge. DSP Tries It would bring in like anywhere between 10 to 50,000 views sometimes. And back then, ad revenue paid big. So I'm not even kidding you. Every time I put out DSP Tries It, I would make anywhere from like $50 to $200 a video. Holy shit. And back then it was like me, I would run to my local fast food place. Okay, I'm trying the chicken parm sandwich from Duchess. eat it. Okay, here's what I think, done. It would be like 10 minutes of work and make $200. It was insane. It was just absolutely insane. And then over the years, it just dwindled, you know. The first thing I can tell you, salt. That's all I can taste is salt. Was DSP Tries It my second best income generator? That I couldn't tell you, because the way it worked is I was making money on the gameplay videos. That obviously was number one. So, and then vlogging was number two. Then you got to remember, over the years, I diversified. Then I started doing streaming. Then I started doing a third channel in KO Gaming. Then I started doing Twitch streaming versus YouTube streaming. So I never separated the series and said, oh, DSP Tries It made me this much compared to like other vlogging. It was all just lumped in with the vlogging together. Why am I toxic? Now Echoes of Everything is just completely making stuff up so you can get banned. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Get the fuck out of here! In fact, there we go. Yeah. With your account created 2 minutes ago. Stupid idiot. Does Ask the King make money anymore? No, pretty much nothing that I do vlogging-wise makes me any money. It's just fan service. Whatever I make during the stream, obviously, but when the videos go up on YouTube, nothing on my vlogging channel that I upload makes me any money whatsoever. Nothing. It's pittance. You know, maybe a couple dollars. It's nothing, so I don't even care about it.
I need dollar. That's what I need. Hey, hey.
Bullrock, I already sang Snake Eater tonight. You missed it. Actually, it was earlier today. You missed it, I guess. Next Gen Tactics says that he got banned, even though all he was asking was how to contribute. Well, I'll unban him, but let's see if he actually behaves or if he's full of crap. Let's see. The user you're trying to unban doesn't exist. I'll try it one more time. Alright, I spelled it wrong. Swangan says, clear out the games on your dashboard you're not going back to. Well, I'm probably not playing H1Z1. That I can get rid of. I'm going to keep WWE and Fire Pro Wrestling World only because I may eventually do another sim with them this coming year. I'm not sure if I will. Street Fighter 5, fuck this. The only way I would go back to Street Fighter 5 is someone offers to buy me the next season pass of characters and they're dying to see me play with new characters. Maybe then I'll give it a look, but I hate the fucking game, so I'm getting rid of it.
Oh dear, I seem to have spotted a cunt. Good day.
Well, I doubt I'm ever going to go back to the elusive target, so I might as well just get rid of this, too. There you go. There you go. Red Dead Redemption 2, maybe I'll do more online, I don't know. And everything else is active, so there you go. I deleted some crap for you, Swaggins. There you go. Any plans of a midnight release for Kingdom Hearts 3 or Resident Evil 2 Remake? I have no idea. The Crook. Whoa, Jesus Christ, it scared the shit out of me. Oh! I have no idea. I'm thinking about it, but I have to look at my schedule. Like, for example, I think Kat has Tuesday and Wednesday off of this coming week. So then she's home. Wait, no, she's at work Thursday. So maybe if I really wanted to, I probably could do a late night release stream of Resident Evil 2. But the thing is, I'm playing Life is Strange 2 Episode 2 that night. How long is that episode? I don't know. What if Life is Strange Episode 2 ends up being like 2.5, 3 hours long? And then it cuts into Resident Evil launch time. I'm probably not going to do it. Truth of the fact is that I did a couple midnight releases for big games in the fall, and they flopped. Almost no one showed up. They were very slow, and contributions were low. Like, basically, some people were upset with me, saying, you should have just played this tomorrow. It's too late. You Jews, you Mexicans, you Asians are so demanding. You drive me nuts. So, I think the era of midnight release gimmick is kind of past. It was really cool back in the day when I could go to GameStop, get a game, come home, play it immediately, upload the videos to YouTube, and I was like one of the very first people on the planet to upload gameplay videos. But the bottom line is most people get advanced copies of these games now. I guarantee you there'll be people playing Resident Evil 2 days before normal people like you and me can get the game. So that whole gimmick of playing it at midnight and being the first to have videos up doesn't fly anymore. And most people are not interested in watching me play it at midnight, so I'm probably not going to be doing them, I'm thinking. What? I do agree that they were fun when they lasted. The midnight releases were fun while they lasted, but much like release day unboxing, it looks like the midnight releases are also outdated.
I appreciate it.
I got an anonymous dollar tip. Have I ever considered finishing Fury? Probably not. That was a game that just got way too fucking unfair and hard. And, and that was at an era when I was beating hard games. And that game just got really frustrating on that one boss. I just didn't care anymore, And it was an indie game, and honestly, most people were screaming for me to stop playing it anyway, which happens every time I play an indie game, so. Pinaris says, why can't I get an early access key to Resident Evil 2? Because I don't want early access keys. I have always had the philosophy, everyone should get the game at exactly the same time. No one should get advanced early copies, elitist early review copies, and stream the game early with elitist access and permission from the game developer. You get to play the game super early and shit like that. It's bullshit. Everyone should get it at the same time, play it at the same time, experience it at the same time, and review it at the same time. And I've always been of that mentality. In fact, in all the years that I've done this, there have been very few times ever that I did anything early. Maybe on one hand, I could probably count the amount of times I played a game early, because I'm staunchly against it in my philosophy. So that's why. I just don't care. Uncensored guy. Uncensored guy. Alright, it looks like it's winding down. If anyone has any final questions, let me know. If not, I'm going to call it a night.
It's 12 o'clock, and time for his nap.
Upload the conclusion of Hokuto no Ken, or also known as Fist of the North Star. And tomorrow it'll be Dark Souls and Blackout. No, I'm not going to be doing the Bird Box Challenge when I play Dark Souls. No, thank you. No, thanks. I'm actually curious to see how Dark Souls Remastered performs, Is it really good? Is it run at 60 frames? Is it good? Are the graphics any better than original Dark Souls or what? I guess we'll find out, right? How's the second retrospective choices coming along? Honestly, Golden Colts, I haven't checked since like last week or at least early this week. So I don't know. I did see people had started posting some up, and I still had a lot left over from last retrospective. So what I'll be doing Monday night, in between the streams and after I finish the Minecraft stream, is sitting down and going through all that shit and making a big list of it and basically getting the setup ready so that we can smoothly do that stream on Tuesday. See how it goes.
People who care about rules and courtesy and not looking like an asshole, and then there's you.
So tomorrow, Dark Souls Remastered Magic Build Premiere and some Blackout gameplay. Hope to see you tomorrow, everyone. I hope you'll help me with that Blackout, or the Black Ops. I hope you'll help me with the Dark Souls, because I'm going to need the help. I don't know anything about magic builds, alright? I almost closed my laptop instead of stopping the stream. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, see you later, guys.
I see the type of person you are.
Let's get down to business to defeat the
bullshit.
Who the fuck is this now?